Greetings, my 4 subscribers. I am Trevor Mills, and I am taller than most midgets, and this is Who Cares Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing Dance Central, the game for the Xbox 360 using the Kinect. Yes, no controllers. I know, it's cool. Not as cool as me, but obviously rather cool. So, good things about the game. It takes dancing to the next level. Unlike the Wii and the PlayStation Move, which I'm not sure if it has any dance games yet. Not sure at all, actually. Should have looked that up. But the Wii, with the Michael Jackson game and all that, all you have to do is hold the Wiimote and go to town. Dance Central scans your entire body, so therefore you can't cheat. You can't just move your arm with the controller and act like you're dancing, which you're not. So don't think you are. Continuing. The game has multiple player options. You can dance with 2 people behind you as backup dancers, and it actually does scan and rate them too. One bad thing, of course, with the Kinect, you have to be like 8 feet from the TV, so therefore you need like 10 feet of square free space. No one has. And there is a versus mode. It's called Dance Off or Face Off. Face Off, I think. And pretty much you dance a piece of the song, then you do the little thing, and then you get off, and then the other person gets on, and they start dancing. It is all free, you know, and I haven't 100% decided if it scores you together and separate, which it does grade you separate, but you can complete songs and unlock new levels by doing that process. Another review another time. And then again, there is 32 songs, so it's a decent variety. A good bit of the songs are actually really good songs to dance to. Some of them you wouldn't think you could dance to, but you really get into it and it's a lot of fun. You have 3 difficulties: easy, medium, and I think expert or hard. Either way, every time you jump up a difficulty, the moves change. You keep your old moves from like easy, the moves you did, but the moves change and you end up pretty much learning new moves, getting harder, doing faster, and it gets a lot of fun. Bad things about the game. There's only 32 songs, so in actuality, there's not a lot. There's no story, there's not a whole lot of stuff like that, so really, you know, you're playing to unlock costumes, you know, levels, which just are places you play in. Like Rock Band, it doesn't really matter where you're playing at, it doesn't change the game at all. But yeah, you have DLC, of course, downloadable content on the Xbox Live Marketplace, where you can download more songs. I think right now there's only like 15 or something like that. They're $2 a pop. So, it's your decision to decide whether it's worth it or not. $2 per song. So, I'm not 100% sure if it's 100% worth it. If it was, you know, $1.50, it would be a little bit more reasonable, but, you know. But yes, as the bad and the good about the game, so, I would have to give this game 8 happy feet out of 10. I'm going to finish off with talking about Demon's Souls for the PS3. Yes. Demon's Souls is actually coming out with a sequel called Dark Souls. Dark Souls actually is pretty much virtually, from what I know, is just like Demon's Souls, except for new crap, like most sequels. New crap, different story, supposed to be just as fun, just as hard, just as hate yourself for dying 1,000,000 times within a day span. But yes, it's also going to be out for the Xbox 360. So, that's really nice. The PlayStation Online system is what I had the most issues with, because as you know, you can revive people and have them fight with you for the multiplayer. With Sony, that is difficult because the online system is weak in spots, and it fails sometimes, for me at least. I don't know about for you. I'm saying this as I'm looking at my Sony logo on my camera, so I'm sorry, Sony. So, it's supposed to be coming out in 2011, which is this year, sometime to be announced yet. It's probably going to be near the end, or like people usually do, early 2012, which expect for it to be early 2012. If you watch this whole video, then you just might care, but no one else does, so it doesn't matter. Click subscribe to be deemed completely awesome for all time, and have a 1 out of a sideways 8 chance of being knighted by King Arthur.